Hey guys, it's Pat from Pat's Brewery, and we're going to be going through the pressure fermentation of the proof of concept and maybe do a little bit of dry hopping. Okay, so we have been in the fermenter for about a week. It's Saturday again, brewed last Saturday, so only really fermenting for 6 days, but let's see how we've done. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to kind of go through with regards to the pressure fermentation, and kind of just go through a little bit of my experience with it. Okay, so fermenting under pressure. This is the first time we've really done it in anger. Previously, when using the Fermentosaurus, which we've done twice now, so the second time I think it went okay, but I had a fitting come loose, so actually we ended up venting quite a bit of CO2, but you know, the beer turned out okay in the end, but I wouldn't say that it was a perfect ferment under pressure. And the batch before that, which I think was a vacant gesture, we had a scenario which we're going to be hitting again with the proof of concept, which was the dry hopping scenario. You know, with the Fermzilla, you don't have an option currently of adding dry hops externally, although I have seen a product that Kegland are looking to release, which effectively is a 1/2-inch ball valve attached to a PET bottle, which you're able to then drop into the Fermzilla. I can imagine there being some issues with blockages with that, considering that 1/2-inch fitting isn't exactly the largest, but we'll see. I guess there's some tests that people could do to test if it's feasible, but I'm sure they've done everything that they need to do to prove it. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take a little reading. This has been sanitized. Let's just drain out the remaining star sand. I'm going to take a sample to check the just to check the amount of just to check fermentation and see what the gravity's at. As I say, I don't know. Oh shit. Need 2 hands, need 2 hands. Oh shit, no. Should just use the picnic tap. Oh, it smells lovely though. I was expecting the valve on this to run a little bit smoother. Normally it does. I guess it opens well. If I'd maybe connected it the other way, I would have been able to do the push. I don't. It doesn't matter. Rather than doing it in one hand, I should have thought better. But cheers. So that should be more than enough liquid for our sample. But what I'll do is I'll take this indoors and look to take the carbonation out of it so that we get a proper reading. But So initially I was getting a lot of citra from the head, but let's just cut that off. Obviously this hasn't had any of the dry hopping yet, so well, I think a lot of the proof of concept gets his character. Mustn't drink this, I'm meant to be using it on a sample. Okay, so yeah, all fermented out with it 10-10, well actually it's 10-9 once you do the temperature conversion, because the sample, once I got it decarbonised, it went down to about 13.1, so blah 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 blah. Anyway, yeah, so we are ready to dry hop. I'm just going to measure it all out, and then we're going to have a go with our depressurising and pouring in the hops. Okay, so we've got our hops ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use spunding valve to depressurise the Fermzilla. So I'm just going to open this up. Now I'm just leaving it a smidge above 0 for a very special reason. Probably not the right reason to do it, but just makes life a little easier. Just closing off my cold lines chain so I can disconnect these without having any leaks. Well, there we are. There. Like that. Now, having a look at the amount of hops I'm going to be adding. It's about 150 grams of hops, just short. So I think the adding through the little half-inch fitting there is not feasible. So not going to be doing that. Now, some of you might have already guessed why I've left the pressure a little bit higher. It's just to help with that disconnection there. I know that the first time I did it, I just completely unwound the screw top, and I did have a little bit of a explosion up, but I think that's pretty good, pretty fair. So open that up. Might as well open up the jacket as well, just so that we can get a nice shot of beer. Obviously not from that angle, I'll change it in a sec. So there we have it. A little bit of agitation has happened just through the depressurization. You can see some yeasts floating about in there, all looking pretty good. Alright, let's focus on that bit. There we go. Right, so depressurized, open top, got our hops. So we've got that in there. I have just used the cooling coil just as a little bit of a mixer. Probably not the best of uses for it, but you know, that's where we're at. So you know, a few errors on camera. I've always said this channel is about me making mistakes so that you don't have to. Trying to introduce the gas through the outlet, I thought it would be a good idea because it would allow us to kind of introduce the gas at a lower position within the fermenter. All that ended up happening is that the fermenter wanted to feed into the keg, which is not what we're ready for just yet. Luckily the spunding valve is a one-way piece, but anyway, we've done it all now. I'm just going to wrap this all up, get the chilling lines back in place. Won't be doing any chilling for at least another couple of days, but in any case, good to have them in place just in case we suddenly have a heat wave. Jokes. Anyway guys, that'll do us for today. Gonna be filming another video for next week or at some point, but I'll talk to you about that in that video. Until next time guys, take it easy. Cheers.